So, there's been a ton of Dragon Ball FighterZ news since the last time I talked about it. I believe, honestly, the last time we mentioned anything about the franchise was probably around about when 16 and 18 combined with 17 was announced, alongside with the Super Saiyan Blue versions of Goku and Vegeta. And there's been quite a bit of news, both good and bad for the franchise itself. So we're going to be talking about some of the characters that have been in the updates, mainly Ozzy. I think a lot of people already know and already seen them in the builds already. Tien and Yamcha, they look fucking sick. I'm not going to lie, Yamcha. It's the first time I've ever looked at Yamcha and said, oh, Yamcha looks cool. That's the first time I'd say about that. And Tien, not really my particular fight style that I'm going with him and all that, but I really do like the Kikoho, when he's blasting people and you can use your life to do that. And mainly what I want to talk about in this video is the brand new stuff that's coming out and some issues with the game that's now happening because of, unfortunately, which I have to fucking say, and I hate to say it, is modern day, game industry bullshit. So, immediately we got brand new characters being announced into the game, mainly being Nappa is being introduced and Captain Ginyu. We've seen, there's a video out already for what we get to see of Nappa. I'm not gonna lie, Nappa does look cool. He looks slow as fuck, and the Cyberman concept is really weird. You see the video itself, he is goddamn fucking slow. He is slow as a fucking crawling tortoise, but they did say that he focuses on heavy damage and that's what he's going to be. He's nowhere going to be mobility what Goku is or some of the rest of the cast, especially Trunks. But when we get to see him with these two characters being introduced, we also got the announcement of the date. It's coming out, I believe in Japan, it's coming out on the 28th of January, and over here and all that's going to be coming around about the same date. And they also announced, before the game is even out, a Season Pass, which is going to be including 8 fighters. Not to mention, they've announced many versions of the game. There's the collector's edition that comes with a really gorgeous Goku Super Saiyan statue that comes with it. I think that's quite expensive as well from what we got to see of that. We've also as well got the Ultimate Edition, which that can vary immediately for people. For me, it was on PC, it was about 94, I think it was 84 pounds. It was right about between there. You also have one that comes with the Season Pass. You have the Season Pass itself, which that has been varying from $34 to around about 20 odd pounds. It is nutty, and you're get all of these characters already for a game that isn't even fucking out yet, and we don't know if these characters are even ready yet, if they're even going to be ready for this time. And the thing is, you're already being forced up immediately to pay for more. And for people as well, I'm going to say a lot of the anime fans as well, I know a lot of people and all that are right about the demographic, can't really afford that, can't really afford, a lot of the time and all that, they'll just pick up the base game, what you get with a Xenoverse game, and you have all your characters and you enjoy it. Regardless of how I feel about a lot of the Xenoverse and a lot of the other games that they have on there, as a single package, they're great, they're absolutely great. Unfortunately, modern games have taken this now, where chunks of the fucking game in the roster, I have to even say Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, a game that I actually enjoy, and I enjoy the game and its characters, but its fucking roster is atrocious, removed 2 of the characters that were gonna be in the main original roster, Monster Hunter and Black Panther. I don't think Sigma was ever a point gonna be in there at all. I think he was gonna be one of the first DLCs. They removed them so they could add them to the Season Pass. Are you fucking serious? And guess what? That game got a huge bit of a bunch of backlash. Not only does it look like shit, not only is the gameplay pretty good, but it has one of the fucking terriblest story modes I think I've played all year. It is absolutely nothing. It is just a pile of fucking shit, and that's just being true about it. Terrible soundtrack, everything else apart from the gameplay in this game is terrible. Now you say this is different, and I will say with that, it's it is a bit much. Regardless of what, I will say you are getting 8 characters. That's normally quite a lot. I think even Street Fighter, they had about 5 to 6 in it, in their whole Season Pass, and I think they cost around about the same. But even still, I do at least know that, when you see this game in action, and actually when you go behind the scenes, there is a lot of detail and a lot of care going into these characters. Whether or not these characters are going to come out like every 2 months, every month, like we don't know what's going to be happening with this game. And I know a lot of fighting games do this. Like look at the Guilty Gear franchise, they come out as DLC, but then after a couple of years they'll re-release the game with all the characters, and it's a shame because that's just how it is with fighting games. It's just like keep putting them up, and I know this game's going to be in arcades, I believe, so it's like, you know, keep pumping it out, and the only real way to get the brand new characters without paying that much, I guess, is really just going to the arcades, like, which is a shitty thing to feel, and I hate that because I know this is content that people are gonna miss. Like, what if someone can't afford, like, a season pass, or can't afford to pay the DLC, or even the base game, where it's like, the DLC has some amazing super characters, or it has Beerus in there, which is the one character I'm waiting for. However, though, as the cast has been growing, I believe even with the full cast of the characters, we are now going to be getting up to 32 in total. There's about 7 more slots, like, now being added into there. That is including Ginyu and Nappa into the roster as well. So we've got 7 more base characters to come in the game. So in total, we are going to be getting that, like, around about, like, 24, I believe 32 in total at the end with the DLCs included. So we've still got quite a bit of the roster left to add in them. Personally, I've said it near in every single video and every time on Twitter when I talk about this game. I do want Beerus. Beerus is the one character, and I've played the game, and we've got an open beta coming soon, and I would point that out. I'm a terrible role model with this and all that. I am infatuated with this game. I absolutely adore the game, and I'm getting it both for the PS4 and PC because I have people that play on both sides, and I want to play it, and I want to support this game. And unfortunately, I can't get the really gorgeous, like, manga version of Goku in the collector's edition because that shit went out of print ages ago. But, like, I want to get it and I want to support it when it's a good game. But I'm at the same time, it's like, do I really want to support really shitty tactics like what we get with, like, buy the season pass? Because it's everywhere. It's in every fucking game, even in single players, like Shadow fucking War, like Wardor, or whatever the fuck that game is called. Like, you've got all this stuff happening, and I hate that. That's affecting me because video games, I love them. I love them so much. Like, they're a huge part of my life. Like, ever since I was a wee little lad, it's always been a part of me, and it feels weird that it's now coming into not only the anime games as well, but it's like even single players, and it just does my fucking head in. Like, and I know, like, you have the same shit, well, it costs that, and this thing, I'm on the mix where I know how long and how much time and detail it takes to make these, like, absolute gorgeous Dragon Ball FighterZ characters. Like you haven't seen any of the interviews or any, like, the sort of behind the scenes. I know some people are like, oh, wait, yeah, I can do that. No, like, Xenoverse has about 78 trillion characters, even though they play all exactly the same, apart from 1 or 2 characters. Like, they play so fucking differently, and I know that people love it. I do enjoy it, but it's just like, there's so much more care, detail, and love into, like, when they make Nappa, of all fuck, a no-name like Nappa, completely different from the rest of the cast, then that's something. And I would, like, heavily applaud people to get the beta, like, the open beta when that comes out, which is coming out on PS4 and Xbox One, and I think it's sometime later this year that it's coming out. But it's such a goddamn good game, and I just want to support it, but it's like, do I support bad, like, you know, transition models like that? It's like, But overall, I'm very curious to see, like, what you guys want to see in the cast, and what you think about the transaction model. But like I said, I want my God of Destruction. That's all I want in there, and then my team is complete. My team is completely complete that I want to spend some time on. That could change unless there's someone else in there that I'm gonna love. Like, there's 7 more, so definitely that is a lot of characters to think about. But goddamn excited. 21 though, I know she's only in the story so far, but can she, like, be a character though? That'd be swell and all that. Like, hey, Arc System, you wanna, you know, make that waifu, like, into there? Because I definitely would appreciate it. But that's all from me. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you guys though next time.